Welcome, anime fans. I'm Anime Outlet.
What if Deku had anime's powers? Part 4. Oh, what an interesting weekend, I'd say. Won a war against somebody who copied me, and now I'm hoping to make peace with them. I want to get into a Discord call. You know who you are, because you're probably watching this. I want to get into a Discord call with you and arrange for peace. I don't like when people copy my videos, and I'm willing to do something to make you stop. So please message me on Discord or send me like a friend request or something on Discord. I don't know. You know what my username is because you've sent me multiple friend requests, or just comment down below. But I'm willing to make peace treaties. Now, where we left off is Suku was just killed. Dead. Killed by his evil self. Now, the onlookers, two of which were Bakugo and Izumi, they were shocked. They did not think the evil Izuku was going to be that powerful and kill Izuku. They just wanted to show Izuku that he's not the number one. He's not number one, and that they are, and that hopefully they could come in and somehow beat him. All of this was going on while Izuku was watching from the clouds. He was looking down at them as he just started crying. He lost everything. He was so powerful, but he lost the sense of losing, making him think he couldn't lose. He got too sure of himself. He got too cocky. He let his ego take control of him, and that caused him to lose instead of staying on guard, reading Ki. As Izuku was watching the world get destroyed, the evil Izuku killed all his friends and family one by one, executing them easily. He left the rest of the civilization to rot with all the villains, him going and releasing them and killing the villains on his way, or killing the heroes on his way, while Izuku was left to stare at it, forced to be watched, as he sees how the world ends, being blown up by evil Izuku, who flew away from the planet. When that finished, somebody came out of nowhere, which just happened to be all of the Izukus. They told him that the only way for him to save his planet is to give up his power. The only way to save his friends is to become powerless once again. Izuku knew what the right thing to do was, and he said yes. He gave all of them their powers back. But one person didn't take their power back. They kept it with Izuku. They let Izuku keep it. As Izuku, now powerless, goes back in time and is now right where he was about to be killed by the evil Izuku. Izuku, now on guard, turns around and puts a jagged rock right where the evil Izuku would just teleport, as it goes right through the evil Izuku's stomach, killing him, as Izuku just smiles as tears start flowing out of his eyes. Everyone rushes towards him and asks why he's crying, as he says, "I died. I was forced to go back in time to save you all. Because I died by the hands of the person I just killed. It was an evil me. And I know who made it. They were able to get a strand of my hair and give it to some magic cave that made an evil version of me. Those two being Bakugo and Izumi, my own sister. But at the cost of the time travel, I had to lose my powers. I have now become powerless in the eyes of society, even though I'm the savior of it. As Izuku is told that he can no longer be in the hero course with no powers. Izuku just looks down at them and says, "Okay then," as he walks away into the distance, as all the people are shocked. That boy just saved their life. He saved everyone's life, and now he wasn't allowed into UA anymore. But that event ends up blowing over as Izuku is forced to live in the woods once again, as he finds his way back to his house that he made when he ate the all fruit, or the multiverse fruit, as Izuku is left there, rotting away with nothing, forced to scavenge and hunt his way through. But one night when he's sleeping, he has a vision. Somebody chained down to a chair being tortured, as they just laugh and look at him and say, "Is this really what I've become? Someone so strong, being wiped away of their powers, and now just sitting here, rotting away, doing nothing. Should be ashamed. Let the stress and rage build up. Let it happen, Izuku. You will gain my power doing that." As Izuku lets out a huge, painfully filled scream, not being allowed into UA, and the people who caused him to lose his powers still being allowed in because of how powerful their quirks are. Once his scream ends, he's left with his hair changing white, as he now has a thirst for flesh. I'm pretty sure you all know what this quirk is. So Izuku ends up finding a cloak and makes a costume out of materials he can scavenge or steal. After that, he roams the streets with a mask he was able to somehow make. As he wanders around, he sees somebody in an alleyway. He rushes in to see that it's a child looking up at him. Izuku just says, "Sorry, kid," as Izuku takes out his Kagane and pierces it right through the kid's stomach, killing him, as Izuku rips off the kid's arm and starts to eat it. Wonder if I'll get demonetized. Place your bets in the comments down below. I'm just kidding. But Izuku continues to wander around, eating flesh until he's full. After that, he decides to maybe stop a couple crimes, because why not? For old time's sake, after all, as Izuku was able to stop some crimes. After that, he was watching TV at his house, as he sees that there was multiple reports of some sort of vigilante wearing a mask with an eye patch, going around and stopping crimes, and he was dubbed the Eye Patch. But there were also reports of people being eaten alive. As the reports finished, they say, could it possibly be a coincidence, or is the Eye Patch a cannibal? As Suku just laughs and says, "I'm no cannibal. I'm a ghoul now. Isn't it quite obvious? These powers never fully unlocked when I had the rest of them, only because the others saw him as evil. Doesn't really matter. I'll continue scavenging and eating until I either get captured or die. It's pretty simple. It's the rules of life. That's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. Thank you all for watching. And remember, if you copied my animations, please go to my Discord, send me a friend request. You know who you are. And let's talk this out. And also, you guys know how real this is. Face reveal. There you all go. That, if you want to see a face reveal, go ahead and watch the diss track video, because that's my face. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know. Thank you all for watching once again, and goodbye.